This is Rob with 13 Peppers, and it was foretold by the tarot that today we're going to be looking at the Gypsy Pepper. Now, the Gypsy Pepper is a beautiful looking pepper when it's growing and everything on the plant. It was actually one of the first ones I had this year that actually started producing fruit, and when it did, it just did in abundance. Now, the fruit, when it actually comes on, starts out basically a green and turns a really light green really quick. The fruits elongate into about 3.5 to 4 inches long fruit, about 1.5 to 2 inches wide in diameter on that too, and the top of them kind of look like a bell pepper that has the 3 lobes and everything on that, and then it tapers down into a point almost similar to a jalapeno. But the nice thing with this pepper that it actually has no heat. This is actually a sweet bell pepper. Now, as for flavor, I have been told, and the reason I say I've been told is because I have never had one of these, or at least not had one that I know of. So the way I have been told is when it's in this stage here, it is actually going to have just basically like a green bell pepper taste. And then when it ripens, from this green, it's going to ripen into an orange, almost a red type color, and then that's going to be fully ripe there. I did read in a couple places that these will ripen into a bright red color, but I couldn't find any verification on that, and we'll just see on the plant if that actually happens or not. But from everything else that I saw, the bright orange color is going to be the ripened stage. So if it's ripened so it past that, great. But when it does ripen up into the color, then it actually becomes a little bit sweeter and then tastes more like a sweeter type bell. So now, this pepper is actually a hybrid cross. It was developed by Pito Seed Company, a company out of California, and they actually did it to actually find a pepper that was a lot more disease resistant. And it was created by combining a sweet Italian bullhorn pepper and a regular bell pepper. So this is what the result was. Let's go ahead, let's open it up and take a look inside. Ooh, love hearing that crunch. Oh, and the juice. These things are, I don't know if you can see that juice actually coming out. I don't know how well that's going to come up on camera, but very, very nice. But yeah, if you can see that the actual walls on the pepper here are actually of a nice thickness, almost as thick as like a standard green bell pepper. Very, very similar on that. Now the seeds in this thing, let's take a look here. Ooh, ton of seeds, and I am making a mess. Hey, you're not having fun unless you're making a mess. So ton of seeds. So yeah, you can get plenty of seeds and production out of this if you wanted to grow these for yourself, save seeds. But yeah, and with this, I meant getting the tops and everything off. It is like actually cleaning out the inside of a bell pepper. So very, very nice, easy. You can spoon it out if you want to, or just rip it out with your hands underwater. But these actually be very nice to hollow out into some kind of pepper snack boat things that you can make. So this one looks good. Let's take a look at a ripe one. We have a nice ripe one here, so let's go ahead, open this one up and see if there's much difference. Very, very nice. You can actually see that the placenta has a nice color on it. Seeds production all at the top, just almost like a bell pepper exactly on this too. So very easy to clean out, nice thicker, and honestly, I think these walls on this one, and I don't know if it's just this particular pepper or being a little bit riper, does seem to be a little bit thicker. So very, very nice as a pepper. Now, the most important thing is, how do the peppers taste? Regardless of how they look, they need to actually taste good. So, like I said, this is supposed to be like a green bell pepper. Let's give it a taste and find out. Yeah, very similar to green bell pepper. Nice crunch, nice fill. Like I said, it'd be excellent to fill in. Make this like a appetizer holder or something like that. But this has something the green bell pepper doesn't. I mean, it's supposed to have no heat, but there's like a little inkling of some kind of capsaicin. I don't know. I kind of just feel it on my lips just a tad. I don't feel it in my mouth, but just on the very edge of my lips. So, interesting. So, like it. So, but yeah, other than that, I mean, it's not hot or anything like that. It's just that weird little sensation. But let's go ahead and let's try one that is a lot riper here. You know what? I'm going to try one in the middle here. Instead of eating the end, I'm going to eat in the center here. Now that tastes like just like a sweet bell pepper. I'm smearing pepper on my lips to see, because that's the most sensitive part if I get any sensation on this one. So, and I don't. So I think it just might have been sensitive on this particular pepper, because sometimes on the no heat peppers, you'll have one that'll have a little bit of something in it, but no, very, very good pepper. Excellent peppers, a nice something very tasty to grow that's different than the normal bell pepper. So, but with that, I want to say thank you all very much. If you enjoyed what you've seen here today, please subscribe to the channel. It does help me out greatly. You can follow me on a couple of my social medias up here, or you can actually head to my website down below. There, for this season here soon, I will be selling seeds and everything out of my garden of all the pepper varieties I'm growing. I also sell spices and seasonings that I hand make myself too. But with that, I am Ralph with 13 Peppers. I hope you enjoyed the video and you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day.